Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Appreciate you guys stopping by. We are on West Bridge Hills, FS 15. FS 15 on West Bridge Hills. Thought I'd go back, way back, way back, way back. I do know that this map is also on FS 25, Farming Simulator 25. That just came out not too long ago. So enjoy. Hope you like it. And off we go. You'll see the difference if you've been following my channel along. I think I've done two episodes on this one and two on FS 25. So see how this goes here. I cannot get on FS 13 to show you what this would look like on 13, but I do have a video on it. You have to stroll through my either my live stream, no, be under my videos on my channel. You have to stroll way, way, way back. You have to hit the old button there, and it'll bring it up. But anyways, yeah, let's go. Okay, here we are, standing right in front of the farm, in front of the house here. Oh, let me turn the volume down a little bit here. Volume gets you every time on this game. For some reason, this game is loud. At least on console it is. PS5 at least. All right, here we go. Boy, don't this look different. Don't it look different? Okay, let's see, what were we doing here? Whoops. I think we were harvesting up this wheat field right here that we started. We're almost done with it. So this is the wheat field here. Here's the farm. You cannot delete any of these buildings. You cannot get any of these buildings. Let's see. Take a look down through here. So that's what the yard looks like. My opinion, I think it looks pretty nice. All right, that's what it looks like. And this right here is the wood chips. That's why it's still there. I need a front lid loader to pick that up. So you have to. But these buildings you can't get into. So your chickens there. Building over there. And here's your hay barn right here. That's what I was going to look for. It's a hay barn. And then you got your silos back there. There's nothing to do with them. Can't remove them. So here's your seeds right here. So, and here's your main silo right here. So, yeah, it looks pretty almost identical. At least these two buildings do. Sheds do right here. This one isn't too bad. But yeah. Yepper. And here's our cedar. Alrighty. So let's jump on the farm up in the field up here. Definitely looks different. And I'll show you the map here in a bit here. Show it to you here. Here's the map. What would it look like? Oops. Right here. Let's see if I could. That's about the best I could do. So, and then we own field. If you notice, let's see. If you notice field 16 down there, it's the yellow field, yellow strip down there on the map. That's the field that we own. Why is it so? So that's what it looks like. I don't know if we can get any. Should be able to go up to a bigger map somehow. Menu. Maybe it's in the menu. But I don't know. I know you can get a bigger map on this somehow. But let's see. Then I'm using this tractor. It comes with 3 different tractors. Well, actually 5 different tractors, but I picked this one instead. So it comes with a great different one here. Let's see if I can pick it out here. Yeah, it comes with this one right here, Aerostar 661. That's the one it comes with, but I picked this one right here. So, all right, let's. So technically, we can only use one tractor, but we got 2, so and it's still kind of loud in it. Let's see if I can turn that down. I can't turn it down anymore. I always have to shut the game completely. I mean, the sound completely off. This sound on this game is something else. Doesn't matter if you zoom out or zoom in, it's still loud. I hired this guy to cultivate the fields, so let's think. I'll leave him here. Well, what the heck did he stop for? Anyways, we'll finish up this field here. Root field here. We'll go from there. Guess it didn't make no difference. It's still loud, so I don't know. Doesn't matter. But we'll finish this up here. Finish cultivating it. You know, I could spread some fertilizer on this field, but I don't think it really matters in this game, FS15. I don't think it really matters because I've done fields without fertilizing, and I've done fields with fertilized fields in it. I don't see no difference, but I don't see no difference, so why even bother? To me, it's just a waste of money. If you fertilize the field, it ain't gonna give you no bonus money, you know. This is almost, you know, so why bother? All right, this is almost full, so we'll run up here. All right. But I do notice that the vehicles on here are fast. They're actually definitely faster. And then when you pull underneath the combine here, you have to get out, switch over to the combine, and then it'll unload. I don't know why, but you have to switch over. But then you can always switch back, see, and it'll still go. I think you just have to activate it. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah. All right, that's it. All right, let's get this out of here. No, I played the heck out of this game on my PS3, on FS15 on the PS3. This game did come out on PS3. I played the heck out of it. Holy macros! I still got this save game still. And I tell you what, I put a lot of hours in this game in the PS3. PS3 actually has two games for Farming Simulator. You have FS13 and FS15. So that's pretty cool to know that, and I got them both. So yeah, I spent a lot of hours on my PS3 playing this game. Couldn't tell you how many hours. It's unbelievable. On this map, I've got quite a few fields. I know I got cows going, I got sheep going. Sheep don't really pay a lot on this map. Absolutely nothing. So it's not really, it's nice to have them, but the payout isn't worth nothing. The wool isn't. So it's not really worth doing the wool. Plus you got no flatbed trailer to put the wool on to haul it, so. I should find something you can work, you know, but yeah, it's not, wool's not worth it. Not in this game. Alright. Shut that off. Let's turn this around this way. This is a combine that actually came with the on the farm, so I didn't buy anything different, so alright. The only thing I didn't do is sold the tractors. So all the tractors kept 2. Actually, I should only keep 1, but alright. Alright, here we go. Actually, FS17 has this map on it too, and that's actually a pretty nice to play on too. So let's park this in the shed. And see, yeah, you have no, you know, you have. It's a lot different playing this game. You know, there's no repair shop or like that. You just have to watch your fuel gauge, and that's all you have to watch. You know, very nice to go back and play on this game. There's no driving or assist or anything like that, you know. AI will do the driving for you. You know, your hired hand will do it for you. You do a good job. So, yeah, it's a lot different. You don't have the special tools that you have on FS25, so. Alright, well that's done. Let's whip this around here. I really don't need to use this wagon. Try a different way, but alright, let's see. Let's park it over here. I could try a different wagon. Let's see if there's a different one. I like the one with the... I like these because it back in a lot easier. Alright. Alright, let me head out here. Let's do a cultivate here. Get this finished up here. And off we go. Yeah, you just hit the circle button for hire worker and you'll do it all yourself. Actually, we'll watch him do it for a few laps here. Alright, here we go. Watch. I have no complaints with these guys. They do a good job. There's no sleep mode on this map where you go out to the house and sleep, you know. All you do is speed the time up to, if you want to skip through the night, you know. Now that's what you call good IA worker right there. Perfect. Let him go up to the top. Field up there. Now I have my hands off the controller, so he's doing it all by himself. Now that's the way it should be, just like this. You could go around the outside fields and make two trips around the outside fields for you. You know, do it yourself. Help out the AI worker, but I just like how he stops and he turns around. Yeah, that's just perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, now I'll take over. Yeah, I think that's pretty darn cool. You, yeah, there's a lot of things. That you don't have on this game. They go down 25 and 19 and 22. But I do know that the vehicles are a lot faster. Yeah, I do know. Seems to pull here. I don't know why. There you go. And this field, there's a hill here, but it's not as steep as it is on the other maps, on the other games. Why? I don't know. Like they make the hill too steep or something. Yeah, it's a hill here, but I don't think it's as steep as this. What's this guy doing here? Sorry about that. There you go. Yeah, it's like he's pulling to the left. For some reason. Alright, let's go around this way. But I will. I'll fertilize this field just to see how it turned out. But I don't think it makes any difference. But we'll fertilize it. We got enough money to probably buy a fertilizer sprayer. I don't think you can lease any equipment on this map. I think you have to buy it straight out. I think. Let me see here. Fertilizer spreader. Where is one? Right here. Yeah. See, you have to buy it straight out. You can't go back. So you have to purchase it. So there you go. 14,000. Oh, it took a big old dent out of us. Holy mackerels. Alright, now it's at the shop. So, but you can always go back and sell it too, so use it and then go back and sell it. Alright, come on. Get going. Yeah, familiar wants to pull to the left. Oh, I hired a worker, that's what happened. Alright, we'll try this one without a worker. Yep. Oh. Yeah, the only way to earn money on this game is work for it. Or you can buy the beehives. Buy some of those. then crank your time up all the way and leave it run for like 24 hours. Leave your system on for 24 hours to, and then you have lots of money. Or there's another way you could do it. You could, at the beginning of the game, sell all of your equipment, everything you have, sell everything. Then buy the solar panel for $120,000. Place that down, turn your time up to 120, and let it run for 24 hours. Or a couple hours or whatever, and then come back and check and see how much money you have, But that's about the only way to do it. Or you can make silage, do it silage way. But that's still a lot of work. You have to buy all the equipment. There is a sawmill on this map, but even that, it doesn't really pay out too much because there's no woodlot, no tree, So you have to cut down the trees on the map. So yeah, even that. But there's no money cheats on this game, so you can't cheat the money, I think on my PS4, I think I started one. But I have quite a bit of money on one game map. That's because I experimented with it. Why is this guy doing that? Pull it to the left. He keeps this up, I'm going to trade you in for a different tractor. See if he wants to pull to the left. Or the right. So I don't know if it's the tractor or the game itself. Combine didn't do it. Just this one. Maybe it is a tractor. See, as soon as I let go, it pulls you to the right. See, I don't know. No, I'll get rid of this tractor. Oh, maybe I can't. I don't have enough money to buy none of them. That could be the cultivator too. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. No, I just like playing on these older games. There's nothing wrong with them. Absolutely nothing wrong with them. You can get them either through your PlayStation Store, or there's still people out there selling them on hard drives. I mean, the hard copies. I got hard copies of them too. So, but then you can, if you're on PC, you can get them through Steam probably. Yeah, I'm sure that's not very much money. Why would you want to play a game that you can't cheat on, Or how you want to put it. Landscape it, or, what you can do on 25 and 22, which you can't do on this one. But it's fun just to go back and play on a map like this where you have nothing to worry about. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Some people say, "Wow, why are you playing those older games like that?" You know, this is 2025. So I would, my opinion, I like playing them on it. There ain't absolutely nothing wrong with them. You know, so I look at it. Some people may disagree with me. That's fine with me. Get your own opinion on stuff, though. So do I. So. And I know a few people are still playing these older maps, so my hat's off to you, my friends. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Some people don't have FS25 or 22 and all that stuff, you know, or 19, you know, where you can actually go back and play. Some people start in 19, some of them start in 22. I'll give you I'll record an episode on this for FS17 one of these days, and I'll show you the difference. 17 was another one I put a lot of hours into on this map. Because you think about it, you know, FS15 only had, oh, come on, stop. There we go. 15 only came out with 2 maps. Originally, 2. Westbridge Hills and Bajome. But if you bought the gold edition of this game, then you came out with some extra map and some extra mods, or DLCs they call them. This game don't have mods or DLCs. And you have to buy the DLCs before you even join the. Ooh, that's awful heavy. How big is that weight in the front? 1,000, so that should be alright. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's already filled up. Oh, let's go get our fertilizer, or spreader. Sorry about that, forgot about it. Alright, let's go and get that. Oh, right in the field tank. Sorry. Alright, let's go up here to shop. See how the roads look? The roads look different. I like this way. I like how details of the map looks. Actually, we're here. Let's take a little tour. We're out and drive around. Alright, that's what the shop looks like here. Well, I'll take you around here. So that's what the map looks like. Shop. You can get in here. You can actually walk up in here. It opens up. You can go in here. Here's your shop. See. Or you can go, yeah, you can go upstairs if you like. There's nothing up here, but kind of nice inside here. I like how they made this combine or this harvester out of cardboard. That's pretty cool. Potato. I think it's a potato one, or is it beets one? Oh, I'm stuck. There you go. There you go. But I don't go inside, so because this is another one. Here's your sell point. Your sell stuff, and then your bank. Let's see. How much money do we have? See, well, we owe the bank 14,000. So, all right. Well, I think it's dirty in it. All right, let's pick this up. Take care of it. All right, here we go. So we'll go this way. Take care now. Down here for a little bit. Got nothing else to do. So if you go this way, there's a little house there. Go down through here. Let's see if I can get rid of that icon up there in the corner to make it look a lot nicer. If I can. It's the map. Helper. Right here it is. There you go. That looks a lot nicer. Okay. Take another trip through here. This is the town down through here. This is the green, or the train station cell point right here. This is one of the good cell points, train station. There's no train on this game, so you're safe. No telephone. Over here anyways, to buy these fields on this map, well, you probably don't know this, but on this map you have to drive up these little icons here. Like this. Oh, I know. Pop up. There. Oops. It should show. Oh, I have to turn that back on. Yeah, R1. There you go. It's 1.15 acres. They want 34,500 for this. It's field 5. So you can't do nothing with this field. Absolutely nothing. There is contracts on this map, but so kind of a bum deal. And the contracts are. Let me take that off. Oops. Let's see. I have to find the contract one. But anyway, that's how you buy a field on these maps. Walk on the left side of the road. Okay, and the people will work on the right side. Okay, gotcha. People are funny. So this is town here. There's really not much. A lot of red houses. Big cell points. Pretty much all there is. Nothing really exciting. See, there's an X cell point right here. Right there's one of them. And the ATM machine's right there. Yeah, there's 2 restaurants, I think, on this map. There's one right here ahead of us. Right here. Uncle Pete's. All right, here's your contracts. Right here. Let's stop. All right, here's your contract. So if you ever want to do a contract, walk up to these here. Let's turn this back on. I'll show you. I know you never will get on this map, but that's how these work. Walk up here. Here's your R1 button, and here's your contracts. So either you can accept it Well, you can't, but if you accept it, you need a front loader tractor with a pallet fork. And if you do the mission, it's $5,900. But it's going to cost you more than that just to get the tractor with a loader on it with a pallet fork. Because you need that blue tractor. You need the New Holland tractor. All right, the New Holland tractor, I'll tell you right here. It's right here. $64,000 you need it. Or you can buy the next one up here. You can buy one of these here for $105,000. Because these tractors, you're only limited on what you can buy. This one's $157,000 for New Holland. So certain tractors can have the front loaders, some don't. So you spend $64,000 for the tractor, do the mission. Then you gotta buy a front loader. That's $5,400. Plus you gotta buy a pallet fork. That's another $800. So is it really worth it, all that? I don't know. I've done the mission on the mowing. Mowing's pretty simple. As long as you own a mower, then you're fine. But if you don't own a mower, then you have to buy a mower. But that's the ones I do. I do the mowing ones because you don't spend as much money on the other ones. All right, let's head on up here. Go up by the shop. So. Yeah, but that's how you do your missions on here. All right, we're at the shop. So, let's see. Lumberyard. Let's go to the lumberyard. I'll show you. The biogas plant. But all that stuff is up to over here. Here you go. Looks better. Alright, we're getting 26 miles an hour, so we're getting there. Can't afford another tractor, so well, I can if I sold both of these and get a different one. But then here's your Sally's thing. One time I filled all 3 of these up, well actually 2 of these pretty full, and then I took it right over here and dump them right in here. You can get quite a bit of money. And the grass on this map, mow anywhere you want. Doesn't cost you anything. Over here you have a restaurant. You can sell your product. Should be a restaurant right up here. Yeah, this definitely looks different. Yeah, right here's your restaurant. Sell point for your restaurant. You go around this way. And then you can sell your wood chips right here, if you like. Pretty sure that's the wood chip one. That'd be the biogas plant. So, and then these sawmills right here. Pretty simple. You really want to make it work, cut these trees down right here. And if you have a front loader or something like that, push them right over here in this yellow box, and it'll automatically sell it for you. I've done that before. I've cut all these trees down. What I did, I sold everything, all the equipment I had. I got a wheel loader with a bucket on it, well, pallet fork or bale fork. And I pushed them all over there in the sell point, and I sold them. That's the only way to do it, unless you plant trees. I've planted trees before. I bought this field here. This field right here. Well, actually, you could plant them right here. I've done it that way too. You plant trees here and cut them down and push them over there. That's a lot of work too. But I've done it. Best tree is get these right here, the big, tall, skinny ones. These right here. These are the best ones to cut down. So in one time I cut both of these down, but they fell the opposite way. They fell over the fence, so I had to figure a way to get it back over the fence and sell it to the sell point. Had a good time. Alright, we're not too far from the cows, so we just follow this road up to the cows. Yeah, see on FS25, you see the mountains and trees over there? That's into the. You can't buy that over there. So you can go and cut the trees down, but there's another mission box. All right, here's your cows right here. It's a nice little house sits here. Here's your cows. This is the house. Pretty nice little house sits there. This guy runs the dairy. And you get two barns over here. Empty, decorated. And you get your water right here, free water. Doesn't cost you anything. And you free grass, so. And your milking machine. And then I'll take you up to the sheep here. Actually, I should went the other way, so we'll go this way. Traffic on this map is pretty lame. I don't know what that guy's from. Must be the road. Okay, we'll turn here. And we head down this way. And we'll go straight. And then we'll turn up here. And then I'll take you to the sheep area. Yeah, it's like I say, it's a Nice map to play on. Nice map to just chill on, you know. Alright. Down here by the sheep area. To sell your wool, you have to take this road right here, go up a hill. There's a bunch of buildings up top of the hill up there where you can actually sell your wool, but like I said, it's not worth it. No. It's nice to have the sheep, you know. All you do is just feed them grass. That's all you do. Just feed them grass. They have water. There's a little water spigot up there in the field up there. So I know all you do is feed them grass. And actually here's some grass. Mow it, pick it up, feed it to them. That's all you do. And then the spawn point for cotton is right here. Oh, wool is right here. No spawn. But like I said, you need a tractor with a loader on it to pick them up. Definitely need a weight in the back because they are heavy. They're not worth it. Definitely not worth it. But if you can get animals like that. That's all there is on this. This is the cows and the sheep. And chickens. Alright, let's stop and check this one right here. I'm just curious. Each one of these might be different, so I don't know. So we'll check this one here. See what this one says. Yeah, see, now this is the mowing contract one. It's for... It'll tell you. If you accept it, like a... It'll blink on the map. And then the reward is $3,100 to mow it. So there's only like 8 minutes left. And then it'll expire. But, yeah, but you need the front lower and the back lower mower. So, and that would be right here, these two, for $13,500 and $52,500. But you need a tractor at least 200 horsepower, at least that, to do it. Yeah. Different. Here's your chickens. Oh, we got just a rooster here. Alright, let's go fill this up. Let's see. That's fertilizing this over here. So. There you go. Like I said, you don't have fertilize the field, but since I actually bought it, you might as well use it up, right? You can always sell it. Sell it back to them. So. Alright. So we'll fertilize this field here. And my time is going to expire. I got another 5 minutes left, so I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I know it's nothing real exciting, but thought I'd give it a little different video on this one. Definitely different playing on this one. It's the same map, just different game. You know, this is FS15 on the PS5. So Something different. And you start out with I'm not sure what you start out with. I forgot to look. I think 100,000. I think, but you can borrow up to the. You go to the bank and borrow the money, but then you have to pay it back. That's the way I look at it. Borrow, you have to pay it back. So. But I don't play on this one very much. But it's kind of nice just to go back and play on it. Even if I hit the multiplayer, I don't see anybody playing on this, joining me playing on it. There ain't nobody plays on it, plays it anymore. So there's a few. Not many. Oh, I wonder if I get this field done by time limit or not. Be pretty close. Pretty close. But I will go back and play on 25, so I just thought I'd put out a video on this one here. I will do one on FS17, so video on that one here shortly. See the difference in them. Kind of cool. Oh, I just might make it. Just might make it. I'm $708 in the hole. But I will sell this spreader, so. You can sell it either way. Either take back to the shop and get you a little bit more extra money, or you can just sell it straight out. But I'll take it back to the shop. So till then, enjoy. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. We'll take a little trip to this shop up here.